Good evening from Anchorage, Alaska. How y'all doing, Mountain Coast Vineyard? It's so good to see you again. I'm out here on my back porch and it's about mid-50s and beautiful. It's been sunny and clear skies and it kind of feels like things are clearing up a little bit. It's been a little bit gloomy, and so it feels good to have a little sunshine. Anyway, for those of you that are following our church sermon series, just started a sermon series on hope called Growing Hope. And what we're doing is we're just going through the scripture and looking at different promises of God, things we can build our life on, because there is a billion voices out there and not all of them are accurate or true, and a lot of them are like the shifting sand. And so what we can build our life on are God's promises. So I'm going to spend these daily devotionals for, an unset amount of time right now, just kind of talking about some of the promises of God. And hopefully that you can take those and move them from scripture to your head, and from your head to your heart. And then from your heart, they will manifest in your life. That's kind of how we grow things. And so today's scripture comes from Romans. It's Romans 38. And Christians back in that time were being killed and being persecuted. And I'm sure they had incredible questions, and their life was just unsettled. And so we can kind of relate at least a little bit that our life is unsettled. It seems like that we're on shaky ground right now. But anyway, the scripture says this. It says, the Apostle Paul says, "I am sure of this thing, that neither life nor death, nor angels, nor rulers, nor things present or things to come, nor powers, nor height, nor depth, or anything else in all of creation will be able to separate us from the love of God found in Jesus Christ." Now think about that. There's nothing ever in the past, in the present, in the future. There's no power greater in this existence than the love of God in Jesus Christ. And so that is a promise. If you can get your mind around that, if you can get your heart around that there's nothing that can separate you from the love of God. Wow, that's a great foundation to start building on. And I think I'm going to leave it like that today. I want you to just think about that, maybe meditate on that, write that down, and just look at that and get that thing to your heart. Again, that's Romans 8:38. Until tomorrow, peace and lots of love. Ciao.